Chief Culinary Officer for America's favorite cruise line. I'm really looking forward to helping bring new, exciting, and unique flavors to the Carnival Cruise experience. This is not only going to be delicious, but it's also going to be a lot of fun. Emeril Lagasse, Carnival's new Chief Culinary Officer. It does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Like, bam!
Hi, Mom. Kelly, Rita, and I just went on our Carnival cruise. Hey, look, that's me there in the middle. And we just really found ourselves, you know? I got over my fear of bubbles. Rita took some time to reflect. We tried new things and new foods. Kelly's thinking about getting piano lessons. And I'm getting really good at golf. Anyways, next year we should all go together.
Man, that just makes me want to go on the Jubilee now. Oh my God, that's going to be so much fun. Hi, Christina. How are you?
Hi, good. I'm ready to cruise too, and I'm really hungry now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. And an Emerald with all that food. And God, those three women. I don't know where you guys found those three women. I love that spot so much, especially when she's eating the cucumbers. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So thank you so much for joining us, Christina. Hey, everybody, I'm Walter, your independent travel advisor from Where's Walter Travel. You're tuned in to Cruise Chat Live Thursday night, where I try to bring you, in depth with our cruise and travel partners. And tonight we have the lovely Christina from Carnival Cruise Lines here. Yay!
Yay, I'm so excited to be here. Woo!
We're choosing fun tonight. Yes. I mean, you would probably, I don't know how you would not hear of this name, but Christina, just in case somebody has come down from outer space, or maybe has crawled up from inside the planet somewhere, can you describe Carnival and the fun ship?
Oh my gosh. You mean first time? Carnival's just so amazing. I could talk about it literally for a week straight, but we are just such an amazing cruise line. Let me ask you, Walter, do you know what our average age is for our customers who are sailing?
I'm going to guess 45.
Oh, you're close. About 47.
Oh,
so
folks, that was not rehearsed. I just guessed.
No,
Go ahead.
I know. You're a good sport. So our average age is a 47. We carry more senior citizens than any other cruise line, and we carry more kids than any other cruise line.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I would, well, grandparents and kids, I can get that,
Yeah.
right?
So we're
Sure.
truly a multi-generational cruise line, but we're America's cruise line. That's what we love to call ourselves. We've recently been voted best cruise line for families. And that's exactly what it is, a multi-generational cruise line at a great value. I love our food, our entertainment. There is something for everyone.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And there's a ship for everyone. I mean, you're 20 something in your fleet right now, so many different sizes, shapes, experiences, right? Something for everybody.
There truly is something for everybody. And everybody's fun's a little bit different. So, me, I like to get on board. I want a roller coaster, the sky ride. I want to do the ropes course. And then I want to go relax in the spa. And I want to take a nap at some point.
Naps are good. Cruise naps are really good. So, hey, everybody, I see, oh man, we got Stacy, we got Becky, I got Rick here so far. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Look, if you would like to ask a question about Carnival, Christina's here. We're going to be here for about the next hour-ish. If you're new to the channel, I would please ask you to subscribe and hit the little like button so YouTube knows that you like what we're doing. Because I really like doing this. I think this is a lot of fun.
This is fun.
It is. And travel agency is my second love now. It's my second career. So here we go.
Well, you picked a good one. This is my 30th year in the industry.
What?
Yeah, I started in 1993 with a tour operator. And I then went on to work in the cruise industry when the internet first started becoming popular.
Oh yeah.
Which I've really dated myself. But anyway, I saw that Stacy is sailing on the Spirit out of Mobile.
How about that?
Back to Mobile.
How about that? Yeah, you're back to Mobile, and that's one of the things that I think is so cool about Carnival, right? We talk about the big ship, we talk about all the roller coaster and all this, but you guys really support. I mean, I have the list here. Well, we got Baltimore, Jacksonville, Norfolk, Charleston, Mobile. Yeah. You guys support the small ports as well.
We sure do. We sure do. Yeah. And I cannot wait. I don't know if you've ever been to Mobile, but it is the cutest little city. And I got to see when the Fantasy was sailing out of there, I got to see the Fantasy go by and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to sail out of here.
And Stacy and Bill are two of the most fun people. We've sailed with them. We're going to be sailing with them again next year. They're one of my clients. They are so much fun. Oh, hey, Goldie awesome. Joe. Oh, look at this, man. Oh, look at this. Vanessa, 5 Carnival cruises, 1 ship on a stick, 3 medals. Can we get more ships on a stick? I think you guys have the most famous and coveted cruise award out there, the ship on a stick.
The ship on a stick. I know everybody wants some. Vanessa, you have to sail and get into some trivia and stuff. Ships on sticks.
It is the silliest, most fun. And I mean, I've seen people I remember on our cruise, it was down to 2 families. And it was almost like, hey, did you guys cheat on that question? Right. We really want that ship on a stick.
Hey, people, when they are on Carnival, they take their fun serious, seriously fun. Don't be on your phone if you're at trivia, even if you're only looking at email. I might have gotten yelled at for that. But yeah, it's so much fun.
You will be called out if you dare to get on a phone.
You better believe it. I was like, I'm checking work emails. I'm sorry.
I mean, that ship on a stick. I mean, that is, if you've never been on a Carnival cruise, folks, it is the funniest it's just this little plastic trophy with a little ship literally on a stick.
But it says the name of the ship.
And people go to town for that thing. They will put up their dukes for that thing. It is so much fun.
Congratulations, Vanessa, on having a ship on a stick.
That is, I thought we had one. It was the Harry Potter trivia, and I thought we had it. But this other fan, I'm still suspect that they got all 20 right because there were 2 that were just. But anyway, I just have to go back and try to win one the next time.
Yes, you do. Get back on. Go on the Jubilee.
I want to go on the Jubilee very badly. We're going to talk about the Jubilee some more soon because I really want to go to Galveston. I've never sailed out of Galveston.
Another great
what better time, right? To go sailing out of there.
Absolutely.
But the thing I want to ask, so there's one thing about Carnival. You could be a mile away from the ship and it's a Carnival ship. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. In fact, it's even on the graphic right now. But where Where did this come from? Where did the whale tail come from? Do you know?
Oh, and that one on Legends or Spirit class, I love that because the steakhouse is right there.
Yeah.
So when you're dining in the steakhouse, you're in the funnel, which is amazing. But this happened back in, I think it was 1982 on Tropical. So she was the first one to get the iconic funnel. And it just stuck. Like it's always been a part of it. And now you're right. People see it. I mean, our logo wear has it. It's just so popular. But the Spirit class ships, so Spirit, Legend, and Pride are the only ones who have our steakhouse in the funnel.
That is really cool. I mean, when you see, I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, what in the world is that?
Yeah.
I've never seen it with the glass.
Yeah, that's
so
a cool pick. Absolutely.
It's a beautiful shot, yeah.
I have to say that when I am in Miami and I see the our funnel, it makes me so proud of Carnival. I love it.
It's incredibly distinctive. And I mean, there is something fun about it. Yeah. I mean, it really is. You see it and you just kind of smile because fun is coming.
Yeah, you're so right. I love that, Walter. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So, okay. So, for somebody who has never been on Carnival, and there's still, what is it? 85% of America hasn't even been on a cruise yet. So we've got to fix that. So
and did you know?
Go ahead.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. 50. So you said that number, and 50% of U.S. residents live within a 5-hour driving distance of a Carnival home port. Mm-hmm. No. So it's time to get these first-time cruisers on. So I just think cruising is so great because you get on your, it's like a resort. So you get on your ship. Yep. Everything is either, you don't have to really make any plans. You can just show up when you want, where you want. You unpack once and you might see 3 to 5 different destinations, depending on how long your cruise is.
Right.
And, I live up here in the Northeast. And when summer hits, families go to the Jersey Shore, right?
Right.
They love the Jersey Shore. So, or you go to the Finger Lakes in New York or something like that. Well, we went with a group of about 20 people to the Finger Lakes. We rented this big house. Walter, I had to cook dinner for 20 people one night. I was stressed out the entire week. Next time, we're cruising on Carnival because, hey, I got reservations in the you know what I mean? It's just so easy. You don't have to plan anything. So it's a great value. You're seeing so many different things. But first-time cruisers, they love to sail on Carnival. We have more first-time cruisers than any cruise line.
Well, we have one watching right now. Goldie is about to go out on the Valor in 24 days. First cruise ever. Can't wait to hear what you have to share tonight. So one of my questions for you actually was your top 2, 3, 5 tips for somebody going on a Carnival cruise for the first time. So here we go. Goldie's going on a cruise for the first time. What are your top tips for her?
So, Goldie, when you get on board, just be ready to have fun. And like I said, fun is different for everyone. You want to go the very first day. There's always some kind of a special, like the steakhouse. If you go to the steakhouse, the first night wine is half price. So make sure that you check the specials or go get a tour of the spa. It might be something that you're really interested in. I like to, as soon as I get on board, I want to make sure that I have, the lifeboat drill all taken care of. So I don't have to worry about it.
Get it out
the rest of the day. I stay away from the guest services line. I make sure that I'm out by the pool. I like to make sure that I get my lay of the ship. Of course, I know it now, but I was a first-time cruiser at one point.
Sure.
And always go for the ice cream right at the very start. It's included in the cost, and you need the ice cream.
Ice cream's good. Ice cream's good.
Do you know what my biggest tip for people who are first-time cruisers?
Go for it.
Book with a travel agent.
Oh, well, yes.
Right.
I would 100% agree with that.
I mean, your travel agent, Walter, here, he knows Carnival inside and out. He just has me here because he just wanted to have a guest. He probably knows it better than I do. But really working with a travel agent.
It's awkward when I ask the questions and then I answer. So it's better when I have somebody else sitting to answer the
Right,
question.
right. It makes it look better. But honestly, it's all about working with a travel agent, and Carnival loves travel agents. Our slogan is travel agents rock because they do. So why even have to worry about a thing? Just let Walter worry about it.
Yeah, and I do worry about it. And just stepping back from being funny for just a second though, but one thing about working with a travel agent, especially on your first cruise, and Goldie and I actually did work together on this one, is we know what all the various types of ships are, and we know the classes. And when you say, hey, I'm really looking for, like if you say, hey, I'm really looking for that roller coaster, well, guess what? There's only 2 ships right now that you're going to find that roller coaster on, and we're going to get you. And by the way, did you know that they have amazing extended balconies on those ships, by the way? Oh my God. And then you open them up. Oh, we had 3 of them side by side on the Mardi Gras. We opened them up. Oh my God. It was beautiful. I've never spent that much time, honest to God, I never spent that much time on a balcony on a ship, but it was like having a front porch.
Right,
the whole family's just kind of hanging out. Oh,
yeah.
It was so awesome. But yeah, so that I think, because we've been cruising almost 20 years, and every single cruise we use a travel agent because they know things about the ship that we didn't know. And I think that's
contacts,
really helps out.
Right?
Like you.
Contacts and stuff like that. I mean, I won't go anywhere without a travel agent, just saying.
So thank you. I very much appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Betty, I see a question about facial recognition. Honestly, we don't, you don't really know that answer.
No, we could get that answer for you though, Betty.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll try to get that answer. Now, Rick, I don't know. I mean, can you pick a favorite really, Christina? Can you pick a favorite?
It's funny when you say that, because at first I'm like, oh, I really love the Conquest class, but no, I love Spirit, but no, I love, the Mardi Gras. I love the Venezia class ships. It's so hard. It's really, it goes back to working with a travel agent, what you like what's important to you. Some of our smaller ships may not have as many bells and whistles, but it could be in your backyard and the food and service is outstanding, but it doesn't have a roller coaster.
Right.
But maybe a roller coaster is important. So, I mean, I just love them all. But I will say that Mardi Gras class ship is pretty amazing.
And then sometimes those smaller ships, maybe they're like a little bit more adult centric, maybe fewer kids. Yeah. So, if you want fewer kids, you go with the smaller ship kind of thing. Or big family, let's go on the Vista class. Let's go on the Mardi Gras. Let's go on all those.
You just said Vista, and I thought, oh my gosh, Vista's my favorite now. Like, honestly, they're all amazing. It just depends on what you're looking for.
So all I need to know is, where is the Havana bar? Because that Cuban coffee is the best coffee I mean, hands down. I'm not even just saying that because you're on here. That Havana coffee is the best coffee at sea, hands down.
They do have it. They have it just right.
I love it. Let's see. What are we doing? Have they added production shows to the theater? Are they still the playlist? Do we have an answer for that, Christina?
So we still have our playlist productions.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Stacy. Yeah. So I know. So Stacy's talking about one of your sister lines where she would love to see some. Do you think anything like a wearable would come to Carnival at some point?
I haven't heard anything about that yet.
Okay.
So I can't really answer that, but I see what you're saying, Stacy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Vanessa, that's a good, I have some vlogs. In fact, I have a whole set of vlogs on the Mardi Gras. And our friends Ben and David have some, Ben and David crossing on the Celebration. That's a fun one. In fact, that we're getting a cove balcony because of watching that one.
That is one cabin I haven't sailed in yet, and that's on my bucket list.
And I was joking with somebody. I'm like, you can almost go fishing on there, but don't do it.
Don't do it, please.
Because we know what happens if you try it on a Carnival ship. And look, Aaron, 29 days till the $200 million Radiance upgrade and 395 days till the Celebration on your birthday, Aaron.
Wow, Aaron. Hey, Aaron, pro tip, make sure that you have Shaq's chicken.
Oh, Shaq's chicken. So I was going to save that for later, but Guy's Burgers or Shaq Chicken? Come on, Christina.
Can I go twice? I don't know. I love them both.
I'll be honest. I never got to Shaq's on the Mardi Gras because every time I started, Guys, because every time I started towards Guys, I was like, I think I'll just go get another chicken sandwich.
Isn't that funny? Yes.
Oh my God, the chicken sandwiches are so. And then I thought about it afterward. I'm like, I should have gotten a Shaq's chicken. Went down to Guys, put them together. Put the chicken on a burger.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know. I might have to try
I
that.
know. I might have to try that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hey, here's actually, this is an interesting question. Do you think we're going to see any small ships on the horizon? I mean, everybody's building big ship, big ship, big ship. Is there any word at all that maybe Carnival might build a smaller ship?
I haven't heard any word, but I don't think they would tell me, because then I would spill the beans to all of you and they probably wouldn't like that. But I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely know that we haven't been going in the direction of really, huge ships. Like Mardi Gras at 182,000 tons is as big as what I foresee for quite a while.
Right. Right. And I mean, it's kind of funny when we're like, oh, it's only at 182 tons. And we're just saying that because there are ships that are up to 250 and 260, which start to get a little insane at that point. I think the Mardi Gras is actually a really nice size. I think the Vista class is a really nice size of ship
me
for
too.
most people.
So I took my mom to work with me one week. I did a seminar at sea. And
those are so fun.
Yeah, that was fun. And she was 74 at the time, and she has cruised with me through my whole career. I'm lucky enough to have her come with me sometimes. But she said that Mardi Gras was the easiest class ship that she's ever sailed on to get around. So coming from 74 years old, I thought that was pretty amazing.
And what I love about the class is you really spread things out so that people are all over the ship. It's not like everybody congregates on deck 6 or everybody congregates on deck 8. It's like there's stuff up here, there's stuff down here, there's stuff up there, stuff back here.
Definitely.
You really did a nice job. And then you have dual infinity pools on the back, not just the one, but you got the one up high as well.
Right.
Really, really well done. Oh my goodness, we're getting a bunch of comments over here. Macrina is saying that she loves the XL, but loves some of the unique. That's the thing, right? You got the, you wish you could have this on that with that. Like if you take these 3 things, you'd have the perfect ship, but that's why you got to go sail on all of them, right?
All of them. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, I have not seen this. So what is this soul play painting class that she's talking about, Christina?
I have not seen that one either, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
We need more information on that.
Yes, Macrina, you might have to be a guest on one of these days. And Aaron said you got the Cove balcony as well. Hey, Nurse Tara, how are you? Let's see, 184 days. The Celebration, great ship. 394 to Vista. You heard Vista due for a dry dock. Oh, is she due for?
She will be going into dry dock. I can look it up. We, constantly we are putting our ships into dry dock and wet docks just to keep them updated and clean and all that great stuff. So once she goes through her dry dock, then they will announce what they did, and Walter will have that information. So again, they don't tell me this kind of stuff in case I spill the beans.
Well, yeah, because you just can't hold it in. It's like ha ha ha. You just got to tell somebody, right? Ships generally go in for a dry dock about every 5 years. About every 5 years, they have to go in for some sort of a technical dry dock at the very least, and then they try to do some stuff on them at that time, right?
Right.
Yeah,
definitely.
And look, Betty's been on 15.
Oh my gosh, she must be platinum.
She sailed with John Heald. Oh my gosh.
Do you know he was the cruise director on my very first cruise?
Was he?
1995. I won a cruise as a travel agent, and I took my mom and dad, and then 3 of my girlfriends went, and we had so much fun. And John Heald was the cruise director, and I knew from that day when I sailed, I was like, I'm going to work for this company. I loved it so much.
That is so much. And he really is amazing. I mean, he really is. If you're not following him on Facebook, you really should be, because he has that weird British sense of humor that sometimes people don't get.
I know.
But it's really fun. And, speaking of a cruise director, one of the things that I do want to talk about tonight is your fun squad. And these are a couple pictures from your amazing Lee, your cruise director. They're on the left. They're all getting poured on as they sail away, but they don't care. They're having fun. And on the right, I guess that's what a disco party or something.
That looks like an 80s party to me.
It's an 80s. Oh yeah, that would be 80s. Big hair, right?
Yeah.
Right. So who are these guys? I mean, for anybody who's never been on a Carnival cruise, they really are the fun squad. Where do you find these people?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not sure where exactly, but the Fun Squad is always so amazing. Oh, there's the Fun Squad. No, there's the Fun Squad. They're everywhere on the ship, and they're responsible for a lot of different things. So no matter what's happening, there's a member of the Fun Squad there. Everything from trivia, bingo, Palooza parade, right? You don't think about that. Our whiteout party, the 80s deck party. When I sailed on Magic out of New York in 2022, my two best friends and my mom and I went, and we went up to the deck party, the whiteout deck party, and we learned how to do the Thriller dance. And I have my mom was 75 at the time, and I have her on video.
Oh my God!
And it was the Fun Squad. Like, they were so much fun. They do other shows like Love and Marriage. I love the Love and Marriage show. It's one of my faves.
Best show on every cruise, usually. Yeah.
And you're like, wait, did they rehearse that? And no, they didn't. And I'm always like, if they try to pick my dad, there's no way. Don't let him up there.
Yeah, I'm always the guy. I'm like doing this, like, yeah, please don't call me. Please don't call me. Please don't call me.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So, and they do, Deal or No Deal, Family Feud. There's so much that they're doing. So,
yeah.
And they also help at like our Sky Zone. Did you know on Carnival Panorama out on the West Coast, she's our only ship that has Sky Zone, our trampoline park.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, why is she the only one? That sounds like something that should be on all the ships.
I know, right? I'm not sure.
Oh my God. Let's see. Stacy sailed out of New Orleans. Whoops, hold on. There it is. Sailed out of New Orleans with John just before. Oh, cool. So you sailed with John as well. Rick loves the idea of being able, easy to move around the ship. Yes. I mean, the Mardi Gras, obviously, celebration as well. Just really easy to move about the ship.
And nice a lot of times, so with my mom, she would say, come get me. On Mardi Gras, I would tell her where I would be because I was working on board, and she could find me. It was literally the first ship she's ever done that with. And she's been sailing since she was in her 40s and I was in my 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is really, really awesome. And Betty loves the flying. I have not sailed with the Flying Dutchman yet. Have you?
Oh, gosh. I think she's talking about the Flying Scotsman.
Oh, Flying Scotsman. That's it.
At first, I was like, wait, what's the Flying Dutchman? The Flying Scotsman. Okay, I have an interesting story about that. So I think our cruise directors are absolutely amazing, right? But I've never been the person to sail on a certain ship because a certain cruise director's on. Like, I just sail to sail. Like,
yeah. Oh, did you freeze up? You're frozen here. Christina, are you still there? Oh, maybe the story got a little bit too racy. What happened there? Christina, you froze up? Did you lose your internet? Hello? Oh, no, that story was just starting to get good. I want to know the rest of the story. Where's the rest of the story? I want to know. Oh, boy, folks. Well, it looks like she's frozen up.
Hey, Walter, I'm back.
Yay, she's back.
Sorry.
Yay. Okay, so you were just getting started with the Flying Scotsman.
So, I've never really sailed. Like, I love cruise directors. I think they're amazing, but I've never sailed because of a certain cruise director being on the ship, if that makes sense. So I sail on Mardi Gras, February of 2022. The Flying Scotsman was absolutely he was incredible. I would go on any ship because of him. He did a one-man show. Did you happen to see this?
No, but I've seen the post on social media.
I was like, this is me sitting in my chair. I was like this the whole time. Like, so the Flying Scotsman is absolutely amazing. I love him.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Vanessa's asking if there's going to be any changes since the dry dock. Oh, after the dry dock, they're going to put the funnel back on, right? The whale tail?
Let me tell you, I'm looking this up really quick for you right now, and I can tell you exactly if they've updated. So her last.
Let's see if they're going to let Christina say anything yet.
Let's see. So her last dry dock was 2022. She will go into dry dock in March of 2024. So did I hear her wrong? Did she say, oh, so she's going into dry dock? I read her question wrong. Yeah. So no, I can't tell you changes because they don't tell me ahead of time. I could tell you what happened on the last one. And that was routine hotel maintenance. They expanded the casino, stuff like that, but they don't give me a heads up prior. Sorry. John Heald is the one you can get that from.
There you go. So I think you just answered the question that the Flying Scotsman is probably going to be your favorite.
I love the Flying Scotsman. I love Cookie. I love them all. Mike Pack, he's amazing. Like they're all just great. So I can't really say a favorite, but I do love the Flying Scotsman one-man rock show.
Yeah, I've seen it on social media. I've not seen the show. And by the way, folks, if you're just joining in, we're about halfway into the show. I am Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. I've got the amazing Christina sitting. Actually, you're here. The amazing Christina here from Carnival. And we're talking about all things Carnival tonight. If you've got questions, please go ahead and drop them into the comments below. And if there's anything we can do to help you plan your next Carnival cruise, certainly do reach out. Where's WalterTravel.com. And I've got links down in the description as well. And man, we've got a lot of comments tonight. Boy, Nurse Tara, 128 to Legend. Hey, and we were just showing Legend's funnel. Okay. So we just
I'll be on the Legend. I'll be on the Legend on Sunday. I'm giving a tour of the ship. So I can't wait to see her. I love that class of ship. She's asking if we're going to build any small ships just for Baltimore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see that happening, but you know, that is the only class Tara already knows that, but that's the only class that can get under the bridge to go there.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, it would be nice because I've heard some other cruise line talking about, you know, maybe we do need to start looking at building some smaller ships because all this new technology has come out.
Right.
And it would be really cool, like, in the amount of time it takes them to build the Jubilee, they could probably build 2 or 3 smaller ones and take all that technology and move it on down to the small ship. It would be nice. So
that's a good idea. I'm going to put that in my weekly recap, and maybe I'll get some credit for that. I'll give you the credit, Walter.
See, what does John? Oh, tell the beards, as John Heald would say. Aaron, what can you tell us about the new dining room menus? Aaron, I think is talking about this guy. That dude on the left, Emerald, and this whole new dining room menu. Have you tried anything yet, Christina?
So I have not been on board since this rolled out. The last ship I was on is Venezia, and then this was all rolling out, but it absolutely looks amazing. And I was following John Heald, and I would see him post the menus. And I love when he posts the menus because then I would pick what would I get for my appetizer, my main course, and all of that. I mean, everything from like the Hawaiian shrimp poke bowls. I mean, that sounds so good to me. Grilled swordfish, right?
Oh my God. I mean, I've been looking at the menu. I mean, look at what's on screen right now. And this is mostly the vegan menu, except for the salmon up on the top. I mean, it just looks so freaking amazing. And I'll be very honest, you know, I thought the main dining room was one of the weaker aspects of the Mardi Gras. And now I want to go back on because I'm like, oh my God. Now I want to try all this stuff.
Right, definitely. Really and we've added, you know, a lot of salads as well. So like more of an entree salad. I always love our Caesar salad. I think that, you know, whatever they do is just amazing, but like more of an entree salad. So a lot of people look for that. I know I do. Because after eating so much, then you're like, I got to fit in that bathing suit tomorrow for the shore excursion. I need a salad.
Although it might have something to do with Shack and guys and guys and Shacks.
And you mentioned the vegan, which
some
of I'm excited to try some of these things.
I am too because they just look, you know, vegan is not a bad word. Vegan can be delicious. It just depends on how you prepare it. And you've got, I mean, Emerald and his little team there putting together ideas, and I just think it's so cool.
So this is one this is an appetizer I want to try. The Hawaiian salmon poke. And it's a refreshing starter that combines plant-based salmon edamame, mango, and cucumber. Like, I can't wait to try that. I need to try this.
And you're like, wait, that's Carnival? Yes, that's Carnival.
Right.
Like,
and there's
what?
baked Alaska, just so much. There's an eggplant cutlet. There's just, and of course, our regular menu is still going to be there for all of you Carnival lovers. So like chocolate melting cake. I mean, does it get any better?
The chocolate molten cake is well, there's one better. Okay, there's one better.
Ooh.
Rudy Sea Grill. I don't know what that little chocolate, that dark chocolate thing that they bring out. Holy crap.
I do love.
And I will say, Rudy Sea Grill is one of the best dinners I've had at sea. That was on the Mardi Gras. That was
like overall from all your cruises.
Like overall, like of all the ships that we've been cruising almost 20 years, and that is one of the best meals I've had at sea was Rudy Sea Grill on the Mardi Gras. Amazing.
Another travel agent that that's who I work with is travel agents. That is their very favorite restaurant, and when they go on Mardi Gras or celebration, they don't go to that. They book it every night. I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Oh,
I love it.
I wouldn't do that, but it's really good. It's really good. And in fact, if you look at my food vlog, this guy it's not even my main entree, I don't think, but he just puts down the bowl that's got crab legs sticking out of his shrimp. And it's like this, oh my God. It was just so good. And then that chocolate dessert came out and it was just like, oh, forget it. I'm done. I'm so done. So. And look at this. So Macrina has sailed all the way back to the Carnival and the festival. Whoa.
Ooh, wow.
Whoa, those are classic names.
And her husband knew Ted Arison. How cool is that?
How cool is that? Right? So, by the way, you're bringing up these really cool names. There is a channel right here on YouTube called Cruise Nostalgia. I encourage y'all to go find that channel because they have the commercials and the promo videos going back to the 80s. Including the amazing Kathy Lee Gifford doing a whole 20-minute video on Carnival. Oh yeah, they're like remember back in the day, cruise lines used to send VHS tapes home for you to watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's those videos.
And do you remember back in the day when you would go to the dining room, you would get a placemat and everybody would take this placemat home and people would frame them. I wish I kept every one of them. I didn't. I'm so bad.
I know.
So Walter, I love how engaged all of the your people are here. I love this.
Great.
Like, sorry, I keep looking over because I'm like,
no, by all means. And there's Tara. Something very sad happens when a ship gets too old. It goes usually to Turkey where it ends its life. That's basically what happens to an old
shipyard, the graveyard for ships.
Stacy, first time to Bimini. I will tell you the beach is amazing at Bimini. So soft, so lovely. Have you been to Bimini?
No, I have not. I cannot wait to get there. But if I was going to Bimini, just from everything that I've been hearing, I would be renting a golf cart and I'd be going all over and seeing the beaches.
And the beaches are so soft. The new menus are phenomenal. Only ate the new items when you sailed Celebration 2 weeks ago. Hey.
Oh. Nice.
Thumbs way up. How about that? Look at this. Norma loves Carnival. I mean, Emeralds on Mardi Gras. I missed the beignets. I'm such an idiot. I missed the beignets.
You'll be back. You'll get them when you go on Jubilee. I
couldn't believe it. My mother-in-law there was a shrimp dish that she had there. She said it was so good. Now, I did get addicted to was right next to Emeralds, the fortune teller bar.
I love fortune teller.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was going to be a gimmick. I'm like, yeah, they do this thing. They do stuff that glows, whatever. Well, then I had a New Moon, which is that black drink with the mezcal. Yeah. One of the best drinks I've ever had on a cruise ship. Oh my God. That's a really good bar. I mean,
and there's always live entertainment there. Do you want to know what my favorite drink is on Mardi Gras?
What is it?
So all of our steakhouses have a little bar in it, just as a little tip. It's always fun, even if you are not going to the steakhouse, to go have a nice glass of wine. But the steakhouse on Mardi Gras, it's bigger. The bar is, and they have an absolute amazing watermelon martini. So good.
Watermelon martini?
A watermelon martini. It is so delicious. But the other drink that rivals it is if you go down and you go to Brass Magnolia,
Oh,
and
beautiful bar.
it's so beautiful. And again, entertainment.
Beautiful.
They have a praline martini.
I had.
Little
Oh,
tip, they can catch up with you. Be careful. They're just, it's so good.
right? Right? You're
I'm not
feeling
saying
good,
that
and then you go to
happened.
stand up, and you're like, "Wait, what just happened?"
Right. I'm not saying that happened, but I'm just saying it's so
No,
smooth that it could.
it's so good, and I'll tell you what, I had it before dinner, which was the wrong way around. I should have had dinner and then come out because it's just a lovely dessert, really.
It is. It's like
Uh,
a dessert.
oh, it's
Absolutely.
so good. Let's see. Here are, oh my goodness.
No, Tara, they're not
Carnival.
ever going to do that.
Baltimore. Oh, I guess they shut. No, they won't shut the Port of Baltimore down. No, they won't. Cruising Venezia, and that's a lot of fun. So I've got her right here. What a fun idea this is, right? Carnival fun Italian style. Look at that. What a fun ship.
I will tell you, she is stunning. I have given a lot of tours on her since she's in my backyard. She is gorgeous. The service, the food is outstanding. I mean, when you go to the adult only Serenity area, you truly feel like you're in Italy, like that you're in Venice. I mean, it is stunning. Viaggio's, that is the specialty Italian restaurant. There is something called a chicken crust pizza. Now, I was like, a chicken crust pizza? What? Now it says that it serves two. No, it serves like a whole army. It's huge. And it looks like a pizza, but it's actually chicken parmesan.
Wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, you have to try it. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh my God.
The gelato is fantastic. It's just the entertainment is great. I love, the violins, the electric violins playing in the lobby area, the atrium. I'm really proud of that ship. She's great. And then there's Tomadoro, which is no extra charge.
Okay.
That is a little bit Mexican food, a little bit Italian, a little bit of heaven for me. So it's amazing.
And I love that whole pool area that we're seeing right behind the funnel back there. And I think what's super cool, if you look way down near the bottom of the aft, those are balconies down there, aren't they?
Yeah,
just
they
above
sure are.
where it says Venezia, that big wide. That's incredible.
Right. So there's a very similar area to the Havana area, which is on, Vista and Mardi Gras and stuff. And you'll see that middle deck there. So just really, really great spots. I just love that ship. And sailing from New York, there's so many different itineraries, up to 15 nights that are going to different ports that, ships from New York don't usually go to. So definitely
you're going to the Southern Caribbean from New York.
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing. And I do love, I mean, I know I did read some of the detractors who weren't happy about a certain something on this ship, but I kind of like that you left the funnel as a nod to her heritage. And it certainly makes it stand out when you see it. You're like, okay, this is the Italian ship.
Right.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. It's got a classic liner look, leaving it like that.
It really does. She is actually the same class of ship as Vista, Horizon, and Panorama.
Okay, so she's a Vista class ship. Nice.
I mean, we're calling her Venezia class, but she's similar to the Vista class. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, I've yet to do that. I'm from New York. I should have done that New York sail away, but I wasn't cruising back then. I didn't start cruising till I moved to the south. So I got to go back up to New York, and I want to go under the bridges. I want to go past the Statue of Liberty. I want to do all of that stuff. Never done it.
It is just one of my favorite things. To sail by the Statue of Liberty is amazing. And then to go under the Verrazano Bridge, you're like, what? We're going to, no. And tractor trailers look this big when you're going under.
Rick, real quick, I think the answer is no, right? You don't cross the streams between Princess.
We don't.
Okay.
We're sister companies, but two totally different companies.
Yeah, and Carnival, keep in mind, Carnival is I think you are the largest cruise company. I forget how many cruise line, but basically Carnival lets every cruise line run as its own identity.
Yeah, yes.
It's what they do. Yeah. So,
Thank you, Aaron.
Choco lava cake is better than royal. Just saying.
Thank you, Aaron.
I love it. And Macrina loved that watermelon martini. And then the cowboy steak with the spice rub. You're killing me, Macrina. You're killing me.
That steak, literally, it's like, it's huge. Yes.
Oh,
also,
my God.
Oh, she said the new menu, get the lamb bolognese and the double Dutch chocolate cake. Okay, good to know.
Double Dutch chocolate cake. What? It wasn't good enough just being molten cake. Now we have to have double chocolate.
Yeah.
You know what's good with chocolate? More chocolate.
Love chocolate.
Oh my God. And then it'll be interesting to see because we have the Brooklyn pier now operating. We got Manhattan, and funnily enough, New York is getting crowded with cruise ships.
Right.
We actually need to figure out. And it seems odd, right? If Port Canaveral and Miami and Fort Lauderdale can have all these cruise ships, but New York needs to figure out, which is a good thing, right?
It is a good thing.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that we have, cruising, I think people are finally realizing just what a value, especially coming out of the pandemic, what a value cruising really is. And we've certainly, I've told people cruising is white hot. They're shocked that when I try to book a cruise for them, maybe 5 months out, they're like, what do you mean all the balconies are gone? I'm like, they're gone.
It's true.
You waited too long. All these last minute balconies and all these last minute cabins, there's not that many of them anymore.
No, they're selling out quicker than ever before. So if somebody's interested in a cruise, I'm not just saying this, you need to book it well ahead of time. And we have sailings out now through 2025, and they're starting to book quickly.
They are. Yeah, I just saw that. You just opened up some new 2025 itineraries and some that, we haven't really talked about it. We've actually been talking about some of the smaller ships, but your Carnival journeys, I think, are really, really interesting. And you go to a lot of places. In fact, I've got a picture right here. You go to a lot of places that people may not even realize that you go to, like Sydney, Australia.
We sail out of Sydney year round. Yep, we sure do.
How
And you know what else people don't realize, but there's always a journey sailing out of Baltimore. Usually it's like January, and it's a 14-day sailing that does a partial Panama Canal and comes back. So if you want to get away from the winter, but maybe you don't want to be a snowbird, it's a great opportunity. 14 nights, you're on the ship, people are waiting for you.
How about that?
Not waiting for you, they're waiting on you and all that. Like, it makes a nice little getaway after Christmas.
And, from Baltimore, it's really not that far to get up to New York, and you can get a Southern Caribbean on the Venezia for 14, 15 days and go down. Actually, I think you go to the ABCs, or you at least get to some of the ABCs.
Yes, we sure do.
Down there. So, yeah, it is amazing. But, yeah, I think a lot of people wouldn't really think about Carnival, and like the Luminosa goes from Seattle down to Australia, and then it comes back again when it does the Alaska season. That's incredible.
And we just, we have Carnival Pride doing different things as well. She's over in Europe and, we're not just Caribbean and Bahamas. That is where we mainly are, but really we're everywhere.
You are. And I just had somebody, I think it was the Spirit, just did Seattle, went through the Panama Canal back to New Orleans. What a cool cruise with that.
Yeah, I would love that. I've done the Panama Canal, and it is really, if you haven't done it, put it on your bucket list.
We have not done the full transit. We did the partial transit into Gatun Lake, but then what we did do, and I highly recommend, if anybody just does the partial transit, goes into Gatun Lake, book the excursion that takes you all the way. Because you're on a small boat of about 200 people. And so when you pull into the lock is like 15 feet above your head rather than you being on a skyscraper looking down at the lock.
Right. Oh, good idea.
What an experience. We went all the way to the Bridge of the Americas. We went underneath it. Yeah. All the way through. What a cool excursion that was. But I would love to do a ship all the way through as well.
Absolutely.
That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Nurse Tara's going to be on the Pride next October.
Oh, look at Tara.
Yeah, she's been. We've been having a lot of fun booking stuff with Tara. In fact, Tara is about to head out on a cruise, I think, this weekend as well too. So
good.
She's doing a lot of stuff.
On Pride, we have Ken, who is our singing maitre d'. Have you ever sailed with Ken?
No.
He's always on the Pride. He loves the Pride. He usually will bring out, like, for the inaugurals, any new ships, but he can sing. He is Irish, and he could sing Frank Sinatra in the main dining room like nobody's business. Amazing. Yes.
So, folks, we all need to book a cruise. We need to get a group on the Pride.
Yeah.
And go meet Ken. This
and
sounds
he's
amazing.
Like the nicest guy you could ever meet. He's so helpful. He's awesome.
And I'll tell you what, you just described your crew. I mean, they are to a person. They are some of the friendliest, nicest people you are ever going to meet on a cruise ship. In fact, at one point, it was so cute. I was, doing my blog thing, right? I'm up on the deck doing my blog thing. And one of your staff just kind of walked by and go, "Hi, are you vlogging?" And all of a sudden, we just started in this whole conversation. And it was so much fun. But God, the coffee guys knew me right away. Oh, by the way, Bar Della Rosa, another good spot for coffee on the Mardi Gras.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, they got to know me.
And I also, in that area where we have Java Blue Cafe, we have some like lunch items and breakfast items at no additional cost. So really lots of little hidden gems throughout all of the ships.
Yes. And that pizza is righteous on there. And I don't know what it is, but your red pepper flakes are really spicy.
They're really good. I love red pepper flakes.
Really spicy. I'm like, oh my God. Even my wife was like, yeah, there's like something extra spicy about these red pepper flakes, which was absolutely hilarious. Goldie Joe's asking where the Pride sails from. Well, the Pride sails from quite a few different places.
Yeah. So Tampa, but she will be coming back to the Port of Baltimore. So if you want to sail on Pride, you can sail from Cruise, Maryland.
Oh, empanadas. Empanadas are always good.
Yeah, Norma's right on that one for sure. You guys are making me hungry. I need to cruise.
I know. We haven't even talked about blue iguana yet. Oh my God, blue iguana.
Blue iguana, what's your favorite thing there?
Well, the thing I had the most was the breakfast burrito. I kept going back up there to get the breakfast burrito. It's good.
So great. I love the breakfast burrito with you have to get extra crunchies. Those little hash brown things.
Yeah.
But then I also love a fresh shrimp burrito. I mean, we make our own guacamole, our own sour cream, and that's all included. But the one thing I was going to tell everybody is Seafood Shack. Now, Seafood Shack is a la carte pricing.
Yep.
So Seafood Shack is inspired by a New England, like a seafood shack, in New England. And when I tell you that, oh my gosh, the lobster roll is amazing. So it is a la carte pricing, but it's not expensive at all. I mean, it's less than what you would get at a seafood shack in Massachusetts. So definitely try that. And then, street eats. So street eats on Mardi Gras.
Fun.
It's like a food truck concept. There's a French fry station. I mean, I was like, did you guys build this for me?
Yeah, right. Shack's Chicken, French fry station, the bao buns thing. I love that. And then whatever the grilled meat was, like every single day. I don't know what you're making, but I'll just take a couple of those.
Yeah, I had pad thai, all of that. Just, and again, no additional charge.
And again, and they're all smiling and they're happy and, so helpful. So yeah.
But what about the piano bar?
The piano bar. It's so much fun, right? Because the piano is a bar. It literally is the bar. So I think it's fun. I wish it was bigger. It's a little bit small. And same thing with the comedy club. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but I mean,
sometimes we have to move the comedy to the main theater because it is so popular. And then sometimes we'll add more shows so that everybody can be a part of it. But Punchline or Comedy Club is our most popular entertainment besides the Love and Marriage show.
The Love and Marriage show. I mean, you have to get there early, and it's worth getting there early because you just never. It's always the old couple. You don't know what's going to come out of that older couple every single time. The young one, that's pretty predictable. But that older couple, that's the one you keep your eye on.
That's why I'm always like, don't pick my dad. I don't know what he's going to say. I work for the company.
I loved it. Macrina's saying, does anyone see? Oh my goodness, the captain jumped in the pool during the fundraiser. And I think, by the way, this is an awesome thing that you guys do. Yeah. Can you tell folks who don't know what this is, this fundraiser for St. Jude?
So we are one of the biggest partners for St. Jude, and on every sailing we do groove for St. Jude, and it's where our fun squad and our cruise director come down to the pool deck. I mean, if you're a Carnival cruiser who has cruised 1, 2, 3, however many times, you're looking forward to that event. And all of the proceeds go to the children of St. Jude's, and it's really
awesome.
important to us.
That's really awesome. Yeah, and there was a piece of art on the Mardi Gras that had something to do with St. Jude.
Yeah. So in the atrium area, is it Mardi Gras? Horizon.
I saw it on the Mardi Gras.
Well, on Horizon in the atrium, the LED lights, it's all the art for St. Jude and it changes. And then there is the artwork on Mardi Gras. So yeah, those kids are very special to us, and we do everything we can to support them and their families.
It's so cool. And I see it on social media all the time. What it's like a deck party, or it's a dance, or it's a walk, or something going on, right? And sometimes the captain will apparently jump in the pool as well.
I'd do it if I could raise money. I'd jump in too.
Norma is saying the watermelon salsa. Oh, I have not had this.
Oh, I agree with her. It's like a watermelon feta salsa. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness. Homemade, and then the huevos rancho. I mean, how can you go wrong with huevos ranchos?
Right, you can't. And then then you just go right next to that, and there's ice cream. So I mean, you're like set.
We've kind of come full circle, because you started with ice cream, and now we're right back to ice cream.
I know,
because
where
the ice cream is 24/7. So it's kind of hard not to. It's even like, yeah, maybe it's not the best ice cream. Oh, but I'm gonna have some. I gotta have some of this ice cream, and then you walk by again. I'm gonna have some more ice cream.
Yeah, what's the flavor today? Do they have strawberry or not?
Yeah, right. And it's been almost an hour already. My goodness, Christina, we've been going almost an hour already. And you guys, my goodness, you guys have been so active today. But we haven't even talked about like the big new thing that you guys released this week. There's like this thing in the Bahamas.
I'm very excited.
Celebration Key, with like a pool that'll take you the entire day to swim from one end to the other.
I'm so excited.
Look at this thing.
Wow. And that's at Grand Bahama. We just announced sailings that are going there in 2025. So you can book sailings that are sailing here.
Yeah. Right now. We are booking right now.
I mean, you'll just walk to there. The ship will be right up to the island. It'll hold 2 ships. There's going to be, like we said, the freshwater pools there. I mean, I can't wait. And we're going to be announcing more and more of what we're putting there. They'll put out little snippets here and there. So you definitely want to keep watching Walter's channel so we can bring you more information.
And of course, again, they won't tell Christina anything, because she'll just be blabbing right now.
I would tell you.
I mean, how big is this pool? Anyway, my God, like literally. So what'd you do today? Well, I swam from one end to the other, and then it was time to get back on the ship.
Yeah, I can't even wait to try that. I'm going to try that, Walter.
I mean, if those people are to scale, that's a big pool. That's a really, really big pool. You're going to need a water ski to get, a jet ski to get from one end to the other. A jet ski.
Right.
Oh my God.
And there'll be Bohemian crafts and food and all of that.
And I see little cabanas, obviously, that will be for rent right along the beach there.
Right. Yeah. So we're going to have so much to offer, but right now it's just this, we don't have too much to share, but sailings are going to be going. They're already out, so Walter can already book them for you. We announced them this week, and they're going to be going very quickly.
They are, because everybody's going to want to be the first one there. Yeah. And I can't remember. I think you have some from New York that are actually going to come down there as well. Right. Yeah. So it's not just Florida. They're going to be coming from New York as well. So if I remember, like maybe Baltimore, New York, and Florida right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
New Orleans, they kind of got to come around Florida. So that's a longer trip to get there.
Right.
But you might have some. But I mean, my God, I mean, it just looks fun. It looks like I see the big splash pad in the foreground there too for the kids, obviously. And the beach looks beautiful. This really looks Amazing.
It does. Tara just made me laugh. She's like, I love that they spelled it key so there's no confusion.
Right? Right? You're the only one. You're the only one. And I'm going to guess, and you probably don't know or you can't tell me, but it almost looks like there's like a private Habana area in the back, like way in the back right of this picture.
They haven't told us that yet at all.
Yeah. Because
it does look
I can see a pool back there. It looks like a secluded area back there. Yeah.
It definitely looks it. It's not going to disappoint. That's for sure.
I don't think so. I think that it's going to be a spectacular place. Yeah. So let me just go back to here. Okay. Stephen, are you talking about like, I'm assuming that the question has to do with Celebration Key and buying drinks on the island. I assume you would be able to just charge your purchases back to the ship.
They haven't announced, so I'm assuming, but you know what happens when you assume.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. I'm not going to say that. So, and the key to fun and celebration. I love that.
But that is really where we were going. Like, we want to celebrate the Bahamas. We want to celebrate all of the people coming on board and having a great time on Carnival. That is where that name came from. So she is right on track.
She's right on track. And folks, we've been going at this for about an hour. I told Christina I would keep this to an hour. Of course, you know, I'm Walter at Where's Walter Travel. My links are in the description. I can put you on any one of these Carnival ships, and Christina can help me. See, that's one of the best things about working with a travel agent, travel advisor. I can call Christina anytime. Christina and I have talked in the past. It's the first time we've actually talked on TV, but we have talked in the past. And one of the beautiful things is, you know, if I have questions or I need some help with something, Christina's right there. She's there to help us with all this good stuff. Yeah. So real quick, lightning round. Must have quick service item. Your favorite quick service item.
I'm pretty low key. Ice, maybe?
Ice. Well, you said ice cream so many times. So, I mean, I'm going to go with ice cream. Most amazing dinner. Most amazing dinner that you've had on board. Can you pick one?
I love the lobster in the steakhouse, but I also, in the main dining room, I love the Indian. I love the Indian course. So good.
Oh, so good. Most amazing dessert or ice cream you've had?
Well, the gelato on the Venezia is amazing. So that's amazing.
Need to do that.
But, come on, you guys. Chocolate melting cake with ice cream is pretty amazing.
It's pretty good. And then the most amazing or your favorite drink on board?
I love the cucumber sunrise from the Alchemy Bar.
Oh, I've not tried that.
Oh, it is so delicious.
Oh, that sounds
It's
really
very
nice.
Refreshing. Yeah, I love that one.
Very nice. And then last but not least, what do you think might be an overlooked thing by many people on Carnival? Or on a ship,
Let me think about that. An overlooked thing. You're stumping
like
me
like something that maybe people miss, like on the Mardi Gras. Oh, so many people miss this, or on the Legend, so many people miss this.
You know what? I think that people don't realize Serenity, adult only area for adults 21 and older, is completely included. And so maybe you're not in the mood to like have the fun squad doing the YMCA and you want a chill, relax vibe. Go to the Serenity area, and on the Mardi Gras class and Vista class as well, we have a salad bar station, which is outstanding. So I think that would be it.
I think you nailed that one. That is, I think, the best hidden gem on the Mardi Gras is that Serenity area and that salad bar is right there next to a lovely pool. You have a lovely pool in there as well.
And there's so many chairs. There's always some place to sit.
That is so awesome. Like Nurse Tara saying, almost like a secret garden. I love it. I love it.
You're right.
So, Christina, I can't thank you enough for joining us this hour. Really appreciate you coming on tonight.
Thank you. I had so much fun. And all of the people are so much fun. I could talk for 2 more hours.
We could. We're not going to, but we could.
I don't blame you.
So everybody out there is watching, thank you so much for joining. And my goodness, you guys were so awesome tonight with all your questions, your comments. It's clear there's a lot of love for Carnival out there, and that makes me so excited because they are the fun ship for a reason. Again, I'm Walter with Where's Walter Travel. If there's anything I can do to help you guys with your travels, where'swaltertravel.com. Links are down in the description. I'll be back here next Thursday. And of course, every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m., we're on TikTok and YouTube answering as many questions as we can. So Christina and everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, everybody.